So I tell myself I'm going to jump the railing right outside my house at 2313 South Lambert Street. Suddenly I find myself in the middle of the road. After filming, I say, "Yo, Adrian, I just completely forgot about oncoming traffic. That was very dangerous. Oh boy, I just committed jaywalking."
Hey, go get Rocky!
As a fighter, I've taken many shots to my head. So your guess is as good as mine as how I went from South Philly to running alongside these freight trains by Lehigh Avenue. I happen to be Philly's #1 son, but even I wasn't invited to these train tracks. You're better than that. I just committed trespassing. Undeterred, I continue running down the tracks. This area brings back a lot of memories. In particular, I remember walking my dog Butkus here. In fact, he would regularly take some large steaming dumps right over there on track number 5. But kids remember the train tracks are very dangerous. In fact, I just put a 3rd criminal act on my rap sheet: railroad trespassing. Now I'm running through the streets back in South Philly, right past the Italian market. First, I wave to a guy who owes me money. Next, I wave to a guy who I owe money to. The rock ain't perfect. Since I was a young punk, these vendors have lined the streets to sell to the tourists. The locals know 2 things. These vendors don't carry permits, and they don't care about the quality of their produce. This is the 4th crime of the day: unpermitted street food. Here you may notice I pick up the pace just a bit. I desperately want to get beyond the reach of that guy I owe money to. Unbelievable. That bonfire's been burning since I used to hang out here, on this corner, even before Adrian. The vendors keep themselves and their customers warm by feeding that fire with trash, cardboard containers, and wood boards. Man, this really takes me back. Take you back. Do take you back. If only my brother Frankie could see me now. He would recognize criminal offense number 4 bonfires. During production, the crew somehow convinced me that it would be a good idea to gather some kids from around the neighborhood. They were volunteers rather than paid extras. There are 2 things Rocky doesn't do. I don't use good grammar, and I certainly don't babysit kids. Mickey, please forgive me for criminal act number 5, luring minors. Outside Independence Hall, I'm relieved to have reached the final leg of the run. At this point, I feel only one emotion: pain. My fantastic crew has now amassed 800 school children to join me. Meanwhile, they're following us in a creepy white van. I swear I had nothing to do with that kid's broken arm. However, I cannot deny I'm responsible for this, the 6th and final criminal act: assembling a flash mob.